Yo, TJ, we need this for real.
Move on to music.
Rapscallions.
Oh no, let's cover the one more Canadian homegrown story. So there was a politician. I'm not giving him any clout. I'm not saying his name, but there's a politician. There's a story going online. The politician who posted a picture of his wife. Can we pull up the post real quick? I think he tweeted a picture of his wife, and the tweet was something to effect of, after my wife is the greatest wife ever, after a 12-hour shift of working at the hospital. So he says, even after a 12-hour... What is that? Oh, it's an ad. That's an ad. That's not our ad, though. So he says, even after a 12-hour shift at the hospital last night, my wife still has the energy to shovel the driveway. Nah. God bless her.
Bro,
he's wasted. God bless her and all of our frontliners. Time to make her some breakfast. Prayer hands emoji. Get this nigga out of here. Somebody get him out of here. No way he took a picture of his wife from the top window of her shoveling the driveway.
Bro, and
had the nerve to tweet it.
12-hour shift and she still has time to shovel their driveway. First of all, you bastard, yo,
you dirty bastard! How dare you?
You should be too ashamed to. You should have looked at the window and felt shame and just went to go make.
And I know he felt smart and witty with that stupid breakfast line. Like, we're gonna make her some breakfast. Like, you should have switching the gender roles. Like, shut the hell up.
You should have made her breakfast in silence. Cause like, why you got her out there after a 12-hour shift? You're hell.
So, like, as a follow up to this, she created a Twitter account just for the sole purpose of responding to this story, and she tweeted that, like, something to the effect of, you know, when you come home from an all-nighter and you just have energy and you just decide to do it. Like, I guess he was in bed and he didn't even see her. He woke up to her doing it. And I'm like, even so, like, you making excuses for his lazy, like, if you loved her that much, fam, when you saw her, you should have ran outside, grabbed the shovel for her, and be like, no, get inside, you just worked a 12-hour shift. Nah, my nigga sat inside in the warmth, probably right by the radiator, bro, right by the vent, had the heat blowing on him. It was like, oh, snuggled up in his robe with his hot coffee. It was like, oh, look at her shoveling the driveway. Like, get out of here,
bro.
Get out of here.
My mom made sure I knew how to do everything for myself in terms of, you know, washing my own clothes, washing the dishes, cleaning the house, whatever, scouring out the bathroom properly, cook for myself, whatever. But like, and you know, my mom would just like, as a man, you should be able to take care of yourself, right?
Yep.
And as like a woman, you should be able to take care of yourself. You should be able to cook, clean, all those stuff. A human being should be able to do that stuff.
Yeah, but there's no gender rules.
There's no gender rules. Like, there's no gender rules for that shit. You should all be able to do that, right? But the only times I would feel shame in my household as a child, not if I didn't wash the dishes, because I knew how to wash the dishes, and my mom could wash the dishes. Like, even if it was my day, I wouldn't feel shame. If like I was just like, I knew I was supposed to wash the dishes, but I didn't, I wouldn't feel shame. Or if I didn't mop or I didn't vacuum or something, you know, I was just like, whatever, I'll do it later, whatever. But if I got home or I looked outside and I seen my mom shoveling when I knew I was supposed to shovel, I felt shame.
Yeah.
Or taking out the trash too.
Yeah.
There's
no gender rules, but there's certain things I'm never gonna let the woman of my life, whether it's my mother at the time or my wife, there's certain things I'm never gonna let her do.
Like,
taking out the heavy trash and shoveling the driveway is like two of them.
Yeah,
and I'm if you're offended by that, like, I'm sorry, but like, that's not a gender rule. It's not like the man has to do it. But I, as like a man who loves the female in his life, like, is never gonna let her do that.
I literally see my wife shoveling. I just like, or like, you know, those ones she's like, you know, when you say, oh, I'll do it later. When you say I'll do it later, and then and they're like, and they just kiss their teeth, and then they kiss their teeth, and you think, okay, cool, I can do it later. And you see them doing it, you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, or
like, I'm going outside to go do it.
No, what I really hate is, and I don't want to take us too off topic, but I hate when parents would wake up in the morning and ask you to do something, and it's like, say 9 a.m., and then by noon, if you haven't done it, you just see them doing it, and it's like, if you wanted me to do it in a certain time frame, you should have told me a time frame. But like, don't act like I'm not gonna do it just because I haven't done it right away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nah. Yeah. But yeah. Nah.
You know what was always weird to me? Shout out to the
No, I
wife.
said go shovel for your wife.
Yeah, go. Yeah, shout out to her too.
And make the
for holding
breakfast
it down.
still, you bum.
Yeah,
she was working 12 hours.
Yeah, like what? Like,
She
nah,
was working 12 hours, bro. Go do both.
Yeah, you need to rent out a restaurant for her. Like, what? Yeah, like, you know what's always been weird to me though, or what was weird to me? Do you remember those shows where it was like you would switch, or your mom was gone for the weekend? It was like one of those mom swap reality shows, and the mom would be gone for a weekend. It was like Disaster Dad, I think it was called. And these dads had no clue what to do. Like, they didn't know how to like comb their daughter's hair, how to cook, how to do
I know
dishes,
exactly what show you're
how to go
talking
shopping, and it was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know exactly what show you're
My
talking
parents
about.
used to be like, "Yo, if you're ever like this, like, you're disgusting. You as a grown man can't cook for yourself. You can't go grocery shopping with your youths. Like, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Men who like depend on their women for that kind of stuff you're embarrassing. Like, you have like a mommy syndrome or something."
Yeah, take care of yourself, bro. Your mom should have taught you how to take care of yourself, like, you know.
But the problem is some of their moms taught them how to take care of themselves, but didn't make them do it.
Yeah, true.
And so like they know how, they just don't want to have to do it themselves.
They're just not accustomed to doing it.
Yeah. And I know a lot of you niggas are just gonna find wives like that. They're just gonna do everything for you.
Bro, do you know what okay, last thing, off topic, which I've been like thinking about ever since I seen it. And it was like, for that reason specifically, what you just said, where, you know, a lot of you are going to find wives who are going to do it for you. A lot of women, or I seen a woman tweeting this, and it was like, a lot of women are like married, but like they're like still single mothers. And it's like literally that reason.
Yeah.
It's, and I like, that's I see it. And I can't even say it. I don't see it. I can't even defend niggas on that one. I'm like, I'm like facts. Like, because for that exact reason, whereas like niggas, they know how to do it. They're just, if you're gonna do it for them, they're not gonna do it. Like, niggas be lazy, bro.
Yeah,
like, It's not even like, it's nothing deeper than that. It's not like they can't do it or they're incapable. They're niggas is lazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks, but like it's the way it is. Like,
and it's more than lazy too, because it's a level of consideration.
Yeah,
like,
and inconsiderate.
Because we're lazy. Like, I know me, like all of us in this room, I know we're all lazy.
Yeah.
But when you get to a point of where you see like people doing something, like you're like, you get to that point where you're like, okay, let me do this, let me pick up this. Like, you know, like everyone has that level. It's like those husbands that don't have that level. It's like you are way too comfortable, bro, and you have no consideration.
You work the same hours of the day as her. But the difference is you expect her to cook clean when she gets home, and you sat on the chair and cracked the cold one.
Yeah.
And y'all making like the same amount of money. Yes.
Listen, but it's also not unreasonable to ask for the partner who, if a partner doesn't work and a partner's home all day, it's not unreasonable to ask to have dinner made or to have the house clean or to have dishes done. That's not a gender thing, but it's, if you are the spouse who stays home, that's what you need. Like, if any of you girls want to wife me, or if want to hub me up, like I'm with that.
Bro,
like,
if you want me to be a stay-at-home father, I am a gold digger. I have a praise baby girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, this is what we're doing? All right. Shorty. Take care of me, please. I can't. I don't want to.
For real though. For real.
Like, I will. The house will be spotless, and whatever you want it, and I'll have a whole I'll have a whole menu for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, laundry will be done. Corners on the sheets will be tucked. Like, I will make sure everything is pristine.
Woke up, cleaned first thing. Then I just gotta cook dinner. Definitely ready by 5.
Yeah.
And I have bare time in between to do whatever I want, and after.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But kids really does does mess that up. I remember when I was doing tutoring, and I really got to see like how little hours there are in a day. Like, especially if you're a mom or a dad who wakes up early with the kids and gets his kids off to school. Yeah. Like, unless you're waking up at like 5, 6 a.m., even if at 6 a.m., like, there's not enough hours in the day. Because, like, this woman, she would, like, wake up at, like, 6:30 in the morning. By the time she showered, bathed, you know, she has to get the kids, let's say school starts at 9. So she's up at 6:30. By the time she showers, bathes, gets dinner started, kids up, it's like 7:38, you know?
Yeah.
Kids are eating. She has to leave at 8:15, drop them at school. Okay, it's 9. You get back at like 9:30.
Yeah.
You know, you clean up the house a little bit, put in a load of laundry, do some dishes. It's already 11:30. You have to run back to school, drop lunch, come back. You know, you take out that load of laundry, fold that load of laundry, do a next little bit of dishes. All of a sudden it's 3:30. You know, like you have to go. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So it is like a high expectation when you have these.
It is.
these
especially when we
professional
have multiple
husbands being
jobs.
like, where the fuck are my dishes?
Just me
my
bringing
beer.
these fucking. Not these fucking my little brothers. Just me setting them up for online school in the morning is a fucking task, bro.
Yeah.
And then because I'm not waking up that early. Then I have to get their breakfast and everything. Make sure they're eating. They're eating with their webcam on, fucking in the middle of their online school and shit like that. It's a whole thing. Like even just at home, then you get that element of being like, oh, all day with them, like doing all this extra shit. It is a lot.
Yeah, and it's draining.
It's a lot.
It's draining. That online at home stuff is not effective. Kids aren't learning anything.
Kids right now are not learning a thing, and it's like getting bad. Like I feel bad for my siblings in terms of like, they're just behind, bro. I felt like when I was in second grade, like around the second grade, I was obviously I wasn't the best reader, but I knew I could read plenty. Like I could read and I could count and I could like add and subtract like the basics. I didn't have no trouble with that. And I feel like a lot of kids right now, because there's so much time missed away from school, and not even just missed because they're supposed to be online school, but like the way that they are disengaged, like bro, you're putting this iPad in front of a kid and telling him to like learn from this lady on the screen. Like bro, he's not fucking listening. Like he's not listening at all. Like he didn't hear a thing you said. Nothing registered because you have nothing in front of him that's gonna like make him like retain that information. And it is ass, bro. Poor kids.
Is it mandatory for them to have their cameras on?
No.
Yeah, I know some schools it is, some schools it isn't.
Well, no, it's not mandatory for them to have their cameras on, but they be putting them on, and sometimes they be doing like gym shit. And I'll be like, yo, stop, yo.
Yeah.
What do you mean do jumping jacks? He's in the house.
Yeah.
Why are you telling him to do jump? He has like, why are you telling my brother to do jumping jacks when he's in the house right now?
Yeah,
like around the dining room table. Like, please, like,
not do that.
Use your sense right now, please.
Come on now.
To the teacher, like, please.
I didn't even do jumping jacks in the gym if the teacher wasn't looking at me.
Like no cap.
Ooh, TJ, we need this for real.